I wish you start telling stories.
Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Bisons of Rio de Janeiro.
Put your posters up.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And to a vibrant drum beat, we are underway here in Rio. And they will elect to not bring this one out.
They weren't being used. Nobody was using them.
At the 25.
You ain't using them. You ain't used a coaster in days. Now, you ain't used one in days. Days.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Clinton, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
To throw on 2nd down. Cash. Forced out to him, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Operating from the gun. Cash. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their
oh my gosh, he was there. I said it was there. It was there.
Waitman now on to punt.
It was there. All I had to do was take control of the pits and go get it. It was there.
This will be fielded at the 17. Found good
room
to run
there.
there. Returns at 14 yards.
God,
and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached. To switch now, and I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, it's complete out to Michael Mayer.
Sloan still couldn't get that free.
Getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. The give to Whitaker. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Green. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Off play action. Green.
Oh my gosh.
Back with one complete.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right over his head.
17th touchdown now on the season. And the
It was
Bison's
right
get
over
the
his
upper
head.
hand as they're
Right
on the
over
road
his head.
first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, good.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's crazy.
Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. Pretty nice effort.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. On 3rd down, Cash. Flushed out right. And stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. This is Whitaker. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter play. Here's 2nd and 10. back to throw. Green. He finds Mayer here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Here's Whitaker. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bisons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Oh my God, that
so the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Cash rolling to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Cash escaping the pressure right. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over the 21-yard line.
Oh my goodness, bro. Just like it get cooked.
On the ground, Whitaker.
No sense, bro.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Drain down on first down. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bisons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Looking to throw on second down. Cash. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now they'll change things up. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Nobody open.
And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
What are you doing?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
What are we doing? Defense can't get no pressure.
Second and 7.
I don't know what's going on with that shit. That don't make no sense.
Off play action. Cash out to his left.
All I'm saying, defense can't get no pressure. Can't get no blocking down.
To get that back. It's third down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
To throw on third down. Cash. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will be set up now as he
the worst part is I thought he was going to lead over to that side over there, but he did not lead over there. I'm like, all right, he's going, so I thought he was going to go a little farther, but he did not.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Throwing to start the drive. Green. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Neal. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. Jacobs is into the end zone. Touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cash. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw on 2nd down. Cash. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back.
I'm on saying, brother.
He's going to be taken down.
I'm getting ate up. Dudes ain't getting free. Get open. Get open.
The clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and 5.
We got one more timeout. Can y'all please get open? Is that possible? No? No, somebody can.
Off the play fake. Cash steps away. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
This shit is not real, bro. This shit is not real, bro. He ran past him. I threw it over his head, and then he still jumped and caught it. This game is not real. This game is not real, bro. Come on, bro. I threw it over his head farther, and he still got it. This is not a real game. This is not a real game, bro. I'm done. I'm quitting. This is not a real game.
Monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bisons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
This is not a real game, bro. Oh, my God.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Special next time.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? It's kind of like empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And here's Green to throw on second down. His throw incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And here's Green off the play fake. He's going to air one out. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bisons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Off play action. Cash. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That type of shit.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? It's no pressure, no blocking. I'm out there on the island.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Eluding the pressure right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the mark.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
What I just opened.
And now an audible here into something else. Looking to throw on second down. Cash. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Cash. And he's taken down, trying to do
So threw it away.
getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Yeah. Oh.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. In motion, the tight end. On second down now. Clinton, after getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
On 3rd down, Cash steps away to his left. And now the rookie's
Oh, you can't run too fast. Oh, Lord, you got it.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. They'll go down.
Yeah, I call it timeout. I should have called it
First and
timeout.
goal play, they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Got to run a little faster, my boy.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Cash. Flush to his right.
Throw the ball away.
Too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Brzee fought in and got him down.
Oh, tight.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Well, I thought college football players had some new stuff.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Cash.
The middle.
Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. Now, I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood and New
Yeah, I'm playing Willie.
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for
dog whooping the brakes on me right now.
MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen.
No, the game is so fake, dog. There was a time where the game used to be realistic, dog. At one point in the game, I threw the ball over Willie's head, and Willie dude just jumps out of nowhere and catches it. I'm like, you can't do that in real life. That's what I'm saying. This shit ain't realistic, dog. That's why I don't be like it. The newer Madden is a little bit realistic. Like there's no way in the world if you're running behind a tight end and I throw it forward. There's no way in the world you linebacker will jump forward and take it out the end. Come on, bro. Nah, dog. Not that athletic. A tight end covering Kyle Pitts.
And they still want to run it efficiently.
Nah, dog. That shit ain't happening like that, dog. I'm running and throwing it. Nah. I don't care how good a motherfucker is. A motherfucker throw it over your head and you still jumping. Nah, dog. Not that athletic, dog. I'm not buying that shit.
Falls incomplete.
I think he's
that's how, you know what I'm saying.
As a quarterback
That trip to anyway.
He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It's a 45-yard
basketball at the field
on the return. And it will be Falcon football.
At the Y. Balling at the Y. I got Y down the street from me. I might go over there. Maybe I'm offering some pool lessons.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think they be having swim lessons like during the day, probably, don't they?
Off the play fake. Cash.
Yep.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up.
People like, what's really good with the Y? What's really good?
This game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On second down.
I'd be feeling.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made.
I took off for the whole week.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the
said,
run
screw it,
game.
I'm taking off the whole week.
Successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Yeah. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Flushed out right.
I can't even get it.
Big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge. And
really be out here running this bullshit shit he be doing, man. It just ain't realistic. Wow, that's why I hate Madden, bro. I hate Madden.
Overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has.
Right, bro. I hate Madden. I hate it, because it seems like they give you the same shit every year that people be doing. You could run off this. Like, I can have a 98 tackle, and you telling me his 98 tackle getting beat by people. He just getting beat, huh? He just can't block. The nigga can't block for shit. Gotcha. Okay.
Now the Falcons going
I
to
mean,
use
like, bro,
one of
what?
their timeouts.
What's the point? You can have, I got a star-studded offensive line. Nope, that ain't good enough. They can't do this.
In the fourth quarter.
I'm like, bro, what is going on? That's how they do that. That's why. That's why I don't fool with this shit. I've already checked out anyway. I'm checked out. I'm not even college football. I'm just going through the motion.
Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. Yeah. They're trying again.
I'm already checked out. I'm just going through the motions at this point. I'm literally playing Willie. I've been watching YouTube videos.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Oh, I wonder about.
At least hurt one of his players.
Yeah, I wonder. Brother got the house better though.
On first down, Whitaker. Down to about the 22. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
yeah,
you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Right.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in.
Yeah.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I got the red shirt for the pit dip. And after that, we'll go from there. Let's see what's up. I still want to give me some Mega Sapphire shorts, man. I had some a long time ago. Some kind of, I ain't gonna say stolen because it's the frat, but some brothers rolled before. Rolled it to the point they ain't give it back to me, boy. They took it out of the
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Hoping they got some good stuff. I ain't getting no socks. Last year I got socks. Them shit quick.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Cash. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw on third down. Cash escaping the pressure right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 60 yards.
It's all good, though. Y'all getting in my division since the first time we met. So we meet again, though. That's something.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Operating from the gun. Cash. And he's across for the touchdown.
I'm
but he does get it for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
That's the problem.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
You remember how you went to Birmingham, right? Birmingham had that many.
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
That's not good. That's not good.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I ain't really with all that. I'm trying to
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At one point, the groove was the Buzz Host Hotel in the parking lot. Buzz was out there kicking.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. 7 yards there and a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Hey, check that. Street. 7 Pirates.
Now Green on 3rd and 2.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Go, Street.
Green throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the
Hold on. Hurt the quarterback.
Now this game is over. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business.